Hello and welcome back to Court Farm. Right, as you can see, we have a fantastic view from up here. We have all of our fields in view. The linseed here, we have linseed straw in still, we have to remove. We have the field bean straw there with bean straw in, we have to remove. And this field we're currently working on with the bean straw in that has to be removed and baled and harvested, really. All of it needs to be done. As you can see down there, the harvester is helping on. I will crack on with the baling afterwards. It's just, it got a bit too confuddled having the two helpers work together. They were struggling. Oh, and then we'll have regular straw here as well, once we crack on with that baling. So as you can see, it's a busy place, and we don't even own this field yet. Imagine, when that time comes, we might need a bigger harvester by then. Absolutely. So, right, I am getting the report that the harvester is done. I'll tidy up those bits there and then stick it back on over here. We need to come down here and crack on with the harvest. Now, so this is where we left off at the last time. I was mentioning a cellar, so basically a storage for the beets. Now, I will show you what I'm on about. Let's check the sale quick. Right, it's all very good stuff, but not what we need. Buildings, silos will go to the end. So we do have the cellar. Right, so this is an option. Right off the bat, I was thinking it fits perfectly here. We will enable the all the interactive areas before we place anything, but for how small it is, it could just fit even here, or I don't know, depends on where we have to place things, but it is very small, so there are many maybe small areas. It could even go on the very edge of here. I don't know, lots of options there. It's £15,000. I don't really want to buy it if we don't have to. But then I found these as well, which is basically a bale bunker for beets. There is one for potatoes as well, and for silage, so you can put silage in, which is pretty cool. Actually, I wonder if we can put beets in our bunker. No, we've got storage in there, it's alright. This is an option, because it could fit also lovingly right here. And then if we do start doing more beets, we could do a big field of beets and then store them all in here, because it does have a capacity of 500,000, I believe. So that's a fair few beets. Another option I was thinking is just right here, and then if we do beets again in this field, we can easily store them and access them and all that from here. So both are options that we can consider. However, I'm not too certain which I'd prefer. But in the meantime, we have 27,000 litres of space in here, and honestly, I will fill up the cows before anything else. Blimey, they're slurry, speaking of filled up. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Where's their moisture food? This needs to be at 24,000. So they need another 20,000 litres. So once we hit 20,000 litres, then we can look at storing. And then we can go on from there. So I think... Oh, right. Before we do that, I should get this done. Yeah, the past few episodes have been a bit hectic, but they've really worked out, and a big part of that is that I've been actually batch recording for these episodes, because I am off on holiday, well, right now, actually, during this episode. I should be possibly just getting back very soon. I'm not too certain if I will have all of the episodes I usually have in the week I'm away. It might be 2 Court Farm and a vintage, or it might be 1 Court and the rest. I don't know, I haven't fully decided, so this could be posted by the time I'm back. I haven't fully decided yet, but I do have to get it recorded, and I wanted to make sure we get a nice big harvest out of it, and I think it has been very good, but it's been a lot. There has been a lot of movement on the farm, a lot of changes as well, with the BGA especially being built down below. If you did not see it in the last to last episode, I've built a BGA down there. You can't really see it in the trees. It is very nicely sort of masked in its environment, but I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Very pleased indeed. Right, we are having a dance here all over the empty field. Alright. So, we will get helper on. And... oh, nope, nope, nope. Cheeky. Trying to be cheeky. I'd like it to go. Ah, that's absolutely my fault. Sorry about that. Carry on as you were. Well, not as you were, because you were doing it wrong, but... right. Lowered and fired up, and we're off. Doing the same thing, harvesting over here. Right, so I will try and... I need to make sure I keep it quite level. Oh, right. Hang on, before we crack on, let's get that readjusted. There we are. And... yes, that is... sorry about the angle. There we go. Much better. Oh, we're missing so much. There we go. I gotta remember it's a 2-row, but it shouldn't miss that much. Might almost be easier from the front, actually. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. Well, this actually is much easier. Now that we've done one sort of headland pass, it makes it so much easier to see where the beets are. Still have to be careful, though, because we do have this, the hedge coming up as well that we don't really want to drive through, but might have to. Yeah, this area is a bit tight. I think if I'm gonna do sugar beets again, I reckon I would probably do a big sugar beet harvest. You know, make it worth the whole process, because it does take a long time. This is going to take a long bloody time, which is fine, right? I knew what I was getting into. Right, we finished on the same spot again, nearly. I think I will start up here again anyways. But yes, we absolutely need to crack on with this. I just want to make certain. Oh, is it automatically? It is! Oh, that's cool. So when you get near to something it can dump into, it automatically starts to dump. So we should probably just leave it do its dumping. Leave it to dump. Okay, all dumped out. Blimey. It's just a bit under the height, but it does go in, so that is fine. Oh, I've missed so much. Blimey. Okay, I might just go over that, because it's basically 2 rows. And, right, so actually what I'll do... okay, I will probably crack off here into a time-lapse, because I do want to get all of this... oh, what's going on? How am I missing bits still? I think I have to drive on the first. So where my tyre is where the beet will be harvested from. Because as you can see, I've missed so many there. I don't understand what is going on. Right, okay, well, I might go around again. We'll go back up to the top and go around again and see. If we really need, we can come back for missed bits, but it's just a bit frustrating. I don't understand what's going on there. Does it have to be more this way? Maybe it's too much at an angle like that. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Because like this here... what's... oh, weird. I'm gonna try like this. This looks proper. This looks like right behind. Let's give this a... oh, see, it's very tight on the turning. Unless I move it, yeah. Right, sorry. I'm consulting with myself here about what's going on. Okay, we'll crack on with it. I will, before we carry on with this, I will get this little bit of field bean done, because it's just right there. Or even stick a helper on. Actually, I might... right, okay, I'll get this done. I'll stick the helper on just to do the 2 little bits here. I'll do a little bit more of this sugar beet madness. And then I'm going to stick a helper on and see how they get on. Just to see how they get on, because yeah, this is going to take some time. But nevertheless, I knew what I was signing up for when I drilled or planted the beets, and well, now we're dealing with it, so we'll crack on with it. Alright, we've made it here again, so we will unload some more sugar beet into the trailer, and as it stands, we'll just get out of here in case it tips over. Just gonna see how far. 9,000, right. So we do need just over double that to feed the cows fully, which is my main priority now. So we'll see how much we get out of this, because if I don't have to buy a cellar or a bunker or whatever to store these bloody beets, then I won't. I'd rather just put them in a shed, honestly, on the ground somewhere. That's fine with me. And then we'll just sell any excess that we don't need. It's just I don't know how much the cows will need. That's the problem. So another problem is all these little misbits. I don't understand what I'm missing. Perhaps it only does the one row, but looks like it does two. So what I'll do is I'm going to see if the helper can figure it out. I'll just set them off and just see what they manage, because they won't destroy any of the crop if they drive over it. Yeah, oh, I see. Is it taking, or is it destroying that crop? I can't quite tell if it's what it's doing with that row. But you know what? If this works, I can just leave the helper to do it, and I'll just unload. Be a bit faff though, absolutely, but I will keep a close eye on it. Absolutely, I will. Right, we can go over towards the combine. Here we are. And that's it. The beans are done. Field beans are done. We've harvested them all. So, oh no, we have not. We have not. Right, so what I'll do is we'll get this very small bit into the combine and then into the lorry. And then we'll get a grand total of all the field beans that we have harvested this season. I know we did very well last year with the small area we had, but this will be even better by a lot, obviously, a massive improvement. And that's in. Beautiful. So I think the combine has completed its job for this year. It has done very well. It needs a bath and a deep sleep. Deep clean and a deep sleep, I reckon. Right, so the trailer total, or the tipper here total, is 17,492. Now we'll make our way to the silo and put it in there and see our grand total. Sorry, I'm just watching the helper there for a moment to see what they're doing. Well, you know what? They're doing better than I would do, so I will let them at it. All I'll do is I will cart for them and take care of a few sort of housekeeping items around the farm, because we have lots we need to take care of around the farm as well. Alright, I think this is the best way to approach this silo with this massive lorry. I feel it's not that massive. Oh, it's pushing me away from the silo. Massive. Not the best way. Okay, now we can see our grand total. So something I want to do is put slurry and manure into the BGA, so we can do that. Where are we going? Field bean. We have 41,436. It's worth at max £200,000. Wow. Field beans are the money. That is the money. We also have £100,000 in silage, which is wicked. The TMR is what we're going to feed to the cows before the silage, because we're going to sell as much silage as possible. The field beans, that's July we sell, so that's nice summer income. We should have the mill before then, but we shall see. Wool is adding up as well. That's in May. October, milk. Oh, right, we just sold milk. But we do have more to sell, but now we can wait. We can wait. Right, let's relocate this over here. Out of the way. Ah, it's done. I'm really hoping I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing. Is he bloody unloading in the field? Whew. No, it's just on the wrong side. I see. I see you there, mate. Let's put that pipe in, shall we? Right, that is frustrating, actually. Let's get the Massey down closer. Right, it's too bad not all of this is narrow tyres and such. Because then we could follow right beside. Well, not follow along, but go along beside. $27,000 litres of beets will be very heavy in here as well. Very, very heavy indeed. Alright, so does this destroy any crop? So it doesn't seem to, which is great. So all we have to do is just drive up alongside. Oh, normally that's all we have to do. It automatically did it before, so hopefully it dumps it in there and not on the ground. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought it was going on the ground. Brilliant. That is just so quick for how not quick it is to get to that point. Right, so I think he was going this way, which is why it was kind of on a funny side. I get it. No matter. As long as I suppose as long as the helper knows what the helper's doing, then who am I to... Oh my goodness. I think I've set them on a new direction. Right, well, okay, I'm going to try and fix this up, see what the best approach is here, other than leasing a different harvester. And here, I'll go down this way and see how sort of it works, and see... 'cause, you'd think by now we'd know. Right, well, we'll let the helper crack on with that, and we can do some other things, because there are other things to do, like... Oh, we need a tractor for it, though. I suppose we could use this. We'll just leave the trailer there. That's fine. Right, what we'll do is we'll go and collect these bales. Well, we'll start some sort of bale collection process. The linseed can stay. That's the last thing we need to worry about. The field bean bales we want to keep. So that is... their power food. And what's their power food at? It is about a bale short of where it needs to be. So I think we can bring a bale in. Wait, how big are these bales? 75. Okay, so it needs not quite that much, not a full bale, but I think that would be fine to bring in one full bale. So we'll get the JCB, we'll bring in one of them, and we can get the rest collected. Oh no, what's on there? Oh right, these are something else. I can't remember what these are. Silage bales. Right. Oh right, they're the ones from the previous what do you call it? The previous contract that we did. So these need to go. These need to go somewhere else. In fact, can we get away with putting them right there, or are they going to fall down? That's a bit risky. I'm going to take the risk, take the chance. Oh, look away now, look away now. Oh, go on, he's done it. Has he though? Right, brilliant. That's not bad. That's fine. I think it's fine. Right, let's just drive away from here, and we'll get the JCB. We'll get the one collected at least, and we'll find out where we can put all of these bales. Right, at least they can go in there. Yes, that's very precarious, but we'll probably sell those because TMR is what will feed our cows. In fact, let's get them fed first. How much TMR do we need? We need 48,000 total, and we're at 26, so we'll sort some of that as well. Right, let's see. Get in here, fire it up. Okay. Got straw there. So we'll grab some TMR. I can't remember how much is in there. Need about 20,000. So what's one bale? 8.5. Okay, that's fine. We can do... Right, let's do 3 bales. Why not? It's a bit more than we need, but it's fine. It's just very easy, and we can get rid of these bales finally. These TMR bales are from when I had the mixer on demo, and I decided to not use the mixer and get rid of Maize Plus and just do parallel feeding. And then I, turned it into TMR bales. Here we are, which act as silage when you don't have, or when you're doing parallel feeding. So they should all disappear in a few seconds. There we go. And this one will drive up to it and it'll probably disappear as well. Fantastic. So, food-wise, their base food is spot on. Roughage, they need 36,000 litres. Let's have a look at that. And they have, right, 13. Right, where is our hay now? We did put a bunch of hay in here. Right, first let's get this one bale of field bean straw. And then we'll go in there. Oh, the bloody tanker is in the way. We do need to remove some of the slurry from their pit as well and put it into the BGA. Very pleased about that BGA. It will really help to increase all revenue, all sorts of things. We'll get digestate from it. It's going to be really good. Right, that's good. Now the next thing we need is some bales. So I think we could probably do 2 bales. 2 bales of hay should be alright. Right, we do need to move this out of the way, so we might do that first. Can we attach this? Oh no, we cannot. Right, I will have to move it with the JCB. Right, we'll get a couple bales and we'll see you back at the cows. Coming through, got 2 bales of hay, alfalfa hay, here you are. Nom nom nom. And nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nice, gone. Right, the last thing we need are these bloody sugar beets, which we are going to get now. Actually, we don't really need. Right, we do want more. We do want more manure now, but I don't. Okay, first I'm going to see if I can put the straw bale straight in. I don't think I've ever tried that. We haven't used the shredder in a while, but I would like to clear out the muck that we have in that pit first, and then we can look into adding in more beyond this bale. But if it doesn't go in just straight away, then I can't be bothered with it. Okay, we'll shred it later. Perhaps it can go in inside. Watch out, cows. Trying something. Oop, testing. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, we'll take it back. Sorry, cows. Pardon me. Pardon my reach. My quite literal reach here. Alright, we'll put we'll put it back over here where it belongs, and we'll sort out the shredding of all that later on. We do have loads of manure to put into the BGA, and actually that's what we can do, but this is not moving anymore? Oh, right, because he's done that row. Okay, we'll set him off again on my right, but it's such a choppy row. This might take some time, but that's fine. We are giving it a go. I don't mind giving this a proper go. This is a fairly substantial sized field now that I think about the kit we're using. But, right, we'll try and get a nice clean row there and see how it goes. We were going to do bales as well, but now we'll do some muck instead. So I'll get the bucket swapped over, and oh, I can't use the trailer, so we'll have to do 4,000 litre scoops at a time, which is fine because our bucket is fairly big. So we'll get that hooked up and we'll move some muck. Right, well, I was hoping to be able to connect this to the trailer here. Unfortunately, I cannot. I suppose that's fine. It's just I wanted to get something else done. I can't move the slurry. I can't do anything with this except for move buckets of manure, and I don't want to do that because we don't. That's not a priority. Slurry is more of a priority, and we can't do that either. So I think what I'll do. Hey, let's see. How's he doing? Yeah, he's doing alright, but we'll let him crack on. We'll get this... Right, we'll get this loaded... Oops, excuse me. We'll get this loaded into the cows. I think this is a... Ooh, this is very heavy. Yeah, it's very, very heavy. I think I might even do it now. It's probably not the best idea to disconnect on a hill, but I'm going to put a weight on. Might as well tuck the big one on, because this is a very heavy load. Ooh, I'm curious how the help is going to... Right, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Right, pardon me. Coming through. Right, this is too big of a weight for this, I think. I can't. With the trailer it'll be fine, but come on. There we are. I think that's still way too big of a weight. Anyways, we'll get it swapped afterwards. I don't know why. Yeah, that's more of a rear weight, I think, for something. But nevertheless, we'll get the sugar beet into the cows here. We'll get the weight swapped over, and we can crack on with everything. Right, so this is a quick time-lapse of me purchasing the Renault 54TZ Nectra. The audio did not go through, unfortunately, but that's fine because the tractor is still being leased to own, and we'll hop in it in just a second. Alright, the Renault Nectra, let's fire it up. Oh yes, sounds fantastic. Let's get a view inside. Oh, very nice. This is a beautiful tractor, very nice mod. I said this before when we got it on Castelnau, and I just think we'll get more use out of it on this series, so I'm very pleased with that. Oh wow. Love it. It sounds amazing. Get that going. Alright, we are off. Oh, it's got quite some power. And it does sound amazing as it goes. Let's get back in first person, really, to enjoy. Wow, look at that. Right, well, we will head back to the farm here. Now that we have this absolute amazing machine, we are certainly going to get a lot more done on the farm. now that we have, because obviously we have the we didn't need a third tractor, I guess. I didn't need it, but it really is going to be a very welcome addition to the farm, and really for the price. I mean, we are going to be buying the mill soon, of course, once we have the money for it, but we're going to be selling loads of silage and loads of other things, and I mean, there's no rush for it, really. Is there a rush for the mill? You know, once we get it, then we'll have to produce things for it, and so on and so forth. So there's really no rush for that. But it is the next big item that we're going to buy before another field. I promise, we're going to buy the mill. I'm excited to produce all sorts of different flour in there. So, anyways, we are about halfway back to the farm now, but we will see you when we arrive. Right, so back at the farm now. As you can see, things are going swimmingly with the beet harvest. We do have, well, about half left, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more with the tidying. In the trailer, though, we are at 23,000 litres of beets. That's 85% of the entire capacity, which means I'm thinking we're going to have to dump them somewhere. Oh yeah, and we have been giving cows beets as well. They are doing fine for food. Yeah, they're doing very well. That's their moisture food here, sorry. 22,000, so they're shy of about 1,000 litres, 1,000 and a bit. So they're fine. Sheep are fine. Loads of slurry, though, which is what brings me to our next point, which is our brand new Renault, which is going to shift a bit of slurry as its first job, which is... I mean, it's not going to be its only job, but it's perfect for that. It's very nippy, and this little tanker needs to be filled and emptied a lot. So, should be a good first job. And what a wicked tractor. Very pleased with this purchase. Well, this lease-to-own purchase, but we will one day own everything that we currently have on lease. No worries about that, because we'll be in the money soon. Right, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and if you really like it, please subscribe. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.